Hello, I'm Bunnery.
I'm Brad Mower.
And this is IFXtra. So, as you can see, this week we're actually sat next to each other. I can touch him because he's feeling much better, aren't you now?
Oh, yes.
After your long bout of COVID. Oh, seems to have gone. Cool.
Yeah, I mean, they say, like, you know, if you test positive, oh, you stay in for 5 days or 10 if you can.
Yeah. So you've done over 10 now. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, well, I ended up having to do 10, really.
Yeah.
After a week, I did another test on the Wednesday or something, and that was still, you know,
violently positive.
Oh, anyway, so
but now you're all good. Thank goodness for that. That's a relief.
Yeah, so still got a little bit of a cough. Well, it's not a cough. It's like just a little bit throaty, you know, like after you've had a sore throat and all this. But yeah, feeling much better.
Cool.
And I'm really glad I had the vaccines because otherwise it would have been worse.
I think it would have been worse.
Yeah. But yeah, for those of you who've managed to avoid it so far, it's still worth being careful because it wasn't fun. My throat was like really painful and I was so tired. I was sleeping about 18-20 hours a day at one point. And yeah, it's not good.
So are you back to feeling like doing work now and stuff?
Yes. So sort of yesterday, I think, really was the first day that I've kind of felt sort of back on the case, really. So I'm a bit behind with our sort of like paid work for people, but I'm handing something over to someone on either Monday or Tuesday. So then I'm going to have a few days of not needing to do anything with it. So I'm going to have a break by doing some interference. So yeah, hopefully by this time next week, I'll be able to say like, yeah, I've actually spent 2-3 days on it and I've done some stuff.
Cool.
The original idea is to sort of like, just sort of go beast mode for 2 weeks. But I think it's reasonably likely these guys are going to come back and say, oh, can you just tweak this and that and that. So I'll do a bit of interference, have another couple of days on their thing and then do a bit more. But, cool. I mean, it's the 9th today, isn't it? So it's plausible I could maybe get it done, or at least get a version that people can test for the end of the month. That would be nice, wouldn't it? We'll see. Anyway, you can tell I'm feeling better because that was a massive waffle.
Good. Okay, now we're going to have a look at who won this week's awards. Picture of the week this week goes to Strawberry for A Mermaid and Her Fairy Girlfriend. I just love the muted palette on this one. It just looks very ethereal and otherworldly. Well done, Strawberry. Nice work.
My favourite description this week was abstract poster art of the 2001 Evolution movie by Bilal. Yeah, I couldn't see that at all until I read that description, but yeah, it's perfect. The three-eyed smiley face. Now I'd really like some ice cream. Flavour doesn't matter. Nice work, Bilal.
Community pick of the week this week goes to Zimvivi for cherry picking. I just love this beautiful little bird having some lovely lunch with a nice cherry. It looks very realistic. Well done, Zimvivi. They were amazing.
Awesome stuff there, as always.
Now we're going to have a look at what we were talking about last week in the forums. So last week it was actually a game because it was beginning of September. So we had a 3 little words game where we're going to write a story together with 3 words each. And we've summarised it by saying, don't eat pizza from the floor or you'll get arrested. But that story's continuing still, so maybe we'll escape from jail and all that kind of stuff.
I think it was Steve, the person that's done this. They have actually been bailed out.
Oh, good, yeah.
And yeah, there's been more development.
Okay, yeah, go and have a look at that. But in the meantime, we'll go and have a look at what we're going to talk about next week in the forums. What is the most recent show that you've binge watched? I just finished Painkiller in a couple of days, all about the opioid drug OxyContin that's caused so much addiction. It was fascinating to see how the company did it, but truly shocking too. How about you?
If you'd like to chime in with that, just head over to the general discussion forum. It's the pinned thread for the week, so you'll find it at the top of the thread list.
Cool, and don't forget tomorrow night is quiz night. Yes, Zeitgeist is back for the second half of season 17 at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. It's the game where we have 5 rounds of 5 different topics.
Yes, so conveniently, last week, when I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway, was our mid-season break.
That was lucky,
so,
wasn't it?
Yeah.
You timed your COVID very well.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Got to keep the schedule going.
Yeah.
So, I feel up to it now, so that'll be all right. So, if you'd like to join us for that, that's tomorrow, Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time, over on twitch.tv/interference for Zeitgeist, the Interference Quiz of the Week. Live interactive quiz stream where you play along against the rest of the audience, competing for points and places on the leaderboard. Each round's based on one of the week's drawings from Interference. Gunnery has picked 5 of her favourite drawings and use them as inspiration for the rounds. So we won't find out until the night what they are, but do you want to tell us the featured artists?
This week's famous artists are Latchlock, Zimvivi, Journey, 9%, and Zavixel. That's a new one. Me anyway. So yes, some interesting topics.
Okay. Looking forward to seeing that. It always feels weird when we have a week off.
I know, I was looking forward to doing it.
Okay, cool.
That'll be cool, yeah.
So you'll join us tomorrow for that, if you want to find out what they are.
Okay, that's all the news for now, but it just goes to say.
If you're not already taking part in the game, then get involved. You can play on the web at playinterference.com or search for Interference in the App Store on your device and download the app. You can also join the chat over on Discord at playinterference.com/Discord. Or if you'd like to give us a bit of monthly ongoing support for the game, we're on Patreon at patreon.com/interference. I've said things in the wrong order there, haven't I? I normally go, if you want to give us a bit of monthly support. I'm still learning this new bit now that we got rid of the Twitter stuff.
That was it.
Patrons get supporter status and Interference, so you get access to some extra game modes, you get replays, you get all kinds of cool stuff like that. And if you're a quiz player, you get a custom entrance shout out from Ava.
Okay, that's it for now. So we'll see you again next week.
Yep, have a great week. We'll see you next Saturday.
Bye.
Bye.